Hello, my name is Mrs. Certain, and I am your student's AP Calculus AB teacher. Okay, so a little bit about myself and my classroom. My name is, like I said, Mrs. Certain. I've been married for 6.5 years to my husband, Ben Certain. This is my 9th year of teaching, and it's my 7th year here at Buchanan High School. I went to Fresno Pacific University, where I got my bachelor's in music with an emphasis in performance and a bachelor's in math with an emphasis in secondary education. I got my credential there and then my master's in teaching. And then I actually am a graduate from Buchanan High School myself. So I love to be a part of the Bear Nation family. I also always like to throw out, because sometimes there's some connections made, that I have a number of family members who also work in Clovis Unified. My mother is a math teacher at Clovis West High School, Mrs. Den Hartog. And then I have 3 sisters, all Miss Den Hartog. One's a math teacher at Clovis North High School, one's a counselor at Clovis High School, and one's a math teacher at Alta Sierra Intermediate. So again, I'm your student's AP Calculus AB teacher. Some kind of rules and expectations and a little bit about grading policies here. In terms of what to expect from class, my expectation for students is that they are on time, that they're participating daily, that they take ownership of their education, and that they respect their peers and teacher. And I definitely place a priority or an emphasis on students taking ownership. I ask throughout the class as we're working together, is there anything you need to do another one of? Or how are we doing with this concept? And I ask for their feedback there, because they know better than I do what they're thinking and how they're feeling about a certain piece of learning. So it's definitely important that they take advantage of those opportunities. In terms of what to expect outside of class, well, they should expect homework every night, that will be posted in Google Classroom as a reminder. And then the expectation is that they are working towards the AP test. I recognize that not every student will choose to take the AP test in the spring, and that is their choice. But regardless of whether or not they take the AP test, they will engage in all of the AP review that will happen before that, because their spring final is a practice AP test. And so regardless of whether or not they take the AP test, they will take an AP test. In terms of grading, so grading in this class, 70% of their grade is tests, 30% is everything else. So quizzes, assignments, notes, participation, any sort of in-class activity that we do. And then late credit is given for assignments. It's a maximum of 60% if they finish the entire thing. So if they were to have gotten 100%, if the assignment had been turned in on time, they would get 60% of those points. So here's some information just for you guys to have. So I've included my email there, deannacertain@clovisusd.k12.ca.us. Please feel free to reach out if you have any questions or concerns or anything that you are just wanting to find out some more information. I've also included, again, the Google Classroom codes. Now your students have these already and are in Google Classroom, but and if they switch periods, I'll give them the new one, but I included it just in case, as well as some website URLs. So one goes to our main Buchanan High School math website, and the other one is to my own personal website. Although again, everything really is posted in Google Classroom, and so it's going to be important that your students are accessing that. In Google Classroom, as I mentioned earlier, I will post the homework assignment every day so that they have access to that as a reminder. Additionally speaking, I always post the filled out notes once we have finished an objective, and then I include video notes for most objectives, but if there's ever for some reason one that I didn't make the video notes on and your student wants those, all they need to do is reach out to me and I will happily get that notes video made and uploaded to Google Classroom as soon as possible. I also teach Honors Math 3. And then in terms of extra help, so my office hours are set Tuesday, Wednesday from 2:45 to 3:45, barring some situations where I might have a meeting that has to get scheduled Wednesday after school. If that happens, I'll always let my classes know and I'll reschedule it for another day, say Thursday after school. But those are my set office hours. That being said, as you notice below, I say, other times communicate with Mrs. Certain. I try to be fairly open about my schedule as much as I can. And so if your student is in athletics and can't meet after school and needs a lunchtime, have them reach out to me. I don't always have every lunchtime available, but I do have lunches available. All I need to know is that they want to come in, and if there's a Tuesday that works for both of us, then I'll happily meet with them Tuesday at lunch. Again, I just need them to reach out and communicate, and we'll find something that works for both of us. Okay. So again, my name is Mrs. Certain. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to reach out.